Hey guys, Bencb here, and today I'm going to share 5 tips with you that guarantee you that you're going to spend your money wisely in any kind of poker or educational poker content. And this is not only applicable for poker content, and you can also use it for fitness, health, nutrition, business, any kind of self-improvement where you would like to learn something or where you try to make more money. And whatever it is, this is going to help you. And this has helped me throughout the last years. This is probably one of the most common questions I receive. Hey Ben, I'm in this situation, I'm whatever age, and shall I buy your course? And most of the time, what I can respond is, I don't know. I don't know whether you should buy my course or not because I don't know anything about you. So basically, what you need to follow is that someone cares. So if you don't have the feeling that someone cares, then you should not buy anything at all. And secondly, the guy that is teaching or that is providing the content, he should have a clue what he's talking about. And these two key fundamentals are very important when it comes to buying a course. And the following 5 tips that I'm about to share will guarantee you that you're going to be able to identify whether is someone good enough, whether someone is caring, and whether the content is really good and worth its money, and that you're not spending too much money, because you also want to have a good ratio between the money that you spend and the value that you get out of it. Hey YouTube, before watching this video, I quickly want to remind you of our Black Friday sale. Make sure you use these codes to get a massive discount, and now enjoy our newest YouTube video. And let's jump right into the first tip, and this is access to lots of free content. What do I mean by that? So basically, when someone provides a course, a coaching, a webinar, seminar, whatever it is, he should really enjoy what he's doing. And a very good sign for that is that he provides free content, that he doesn't mind sharing good, valuable content for free because he really cares about his audience, that he also understands, hey, not everyone can afford your content. Okay, I'm going to put out some free content so that everyone gets the opportunity to at least get to a level where they might be able to afford their content, or at least reach some success without spending any money. It's always good to, it's pretty common that if you want to get better and if you want to educate yourself, you have to spend some money, period. But if someone cares, if someone enjoys what he's doing, and this is something that you want to feel, you want to have a teacher, you want to have a mentor or coach that cares about you. And a really good way to identify that is that apart from the paid content that he's providing, that he also provides free content. And not only free content, but good free content there where you can also learn something from it. And you can also test if there's a chemistry, if there's a connection between the two of you, and you can really identify yourself with what this guy is talking about or the way he's approaching his coachings or his mentality of teaching things. This is very important and very easy to find out. So don't be lazy. Make your research before you invest your money. Most of the time you have a lot of guys, yes, they had a lot of success, yes, they're very, very popular, and then they just on the side, they just throw out some courses or some coachings, but apart from that, they're not really engaging with their community because they don't really care. And this is very important. It's very easy to fake a lot of things in the internet. I've seen that dozens of times, so please don't fall into that trap. If someone provides a course, even though it looks great, even though the guy had a lot of success and he sells a coaching or he sells a seminar or whatever it is, again, can be health, fitness, nutrition, poker, and you don't find anything else somewhere where he is providing some really good free content on a constant basis. I'm not just talking about 2-3 videos, because then it's mostly just for promoting his course, and that's very important. Don't fall into this trap. Do your research. Tip number 2, results. Of course, it's very important. You should try to make a research to see whether this guy is also beating the games, if it's in poker, or if he's providing a business coaching or business course, that he's also also had success in building businesses or teaching businesses to become better, that this is something that is shown somewhere or somewhere documented. That's very important. Of course, don't feel yourself too small to ask for results or whatever. So that's very important, of course. And but this is not the only pillar. Don't forget the first point, that you should also have the feeling of someone really caring about you. Tip number 3, depth trumps quantity. What do I mean by that? Don't make the mistake and, I need this course, I need that course and that course. And then you have 5 courses and I'm going to study them all at once. No, save your money and only invest in one course. And if it's for poker, if it's for Raise Your Edge, Upswing, or wherever, I don't care. I prefer you just buying one course, then study the Upswing course first, and then maybe later on, if you need more, then get the Raise Your Edge course. But I think a lot of the courses are good, and there's no need to have so many different courses. You should try to just spend your money on one thing and one thing only, and then study it really in depth. Go through it 2, 3, 4 times, and then decide for yourself. However, you have to be very reflective onto the content, whether it really provides you the value that you're looking for and that you need. Don't have this sunk cost fallacy of like, I spent money, now I have to stick to it. No. So there's a fine line between, yes, going hardcore into that course, studying it in depth, cutting out distraction from other courses. Not like, I need this course and this course and this course, and you end up having 4, 5, 6 courses. Just stick with one, study it thoroughly, and if you come to the conclusion at some point, it really doesn't help me, also being able, I need to make the step and to invest in a second course. And there are these 2 types of persons. One that studies a course for just a few days, and then he doesn't see immediate results. I need another course, and then another course. And then you have the second type of person that studies it, and he gets so committed to it, but actually the course doesn't provide the value, but he's so attached to the money that he invested that he can't let go, that he's not open to maybe get a second course. So it depends. But most of the time I see people trying to get too much content, too many courses, taking too many coachings. Focus on one first. You don't need to study everything. Rather, that what you study right now, do it thoroughly, go really in depth and try to apply it and take your time. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Don't forget that. And then I'm pretty sure you will get the results that you are looking for. Tip number 4, you have to resonate with the guy that you are listening to. If you don't like my hair, if you don't like my nose, if you don't like my German accent, don't buy my shit. You have to listen to my voice for like 30, 40 hours. And if you have to force yourself, it doesn't work out. If you can't resonate with what I'm saying, don't buy my shit. Go somewhere else. Even though if I can provide great results, and I'm proving that from week to week, even though I provide a lot of free content. I mean, of course, these are the beliefs the beliefs I'm living by, and I also try to embody over and over and again, because these are very important values to me. But at the end, you have this gut feeling of like, but somehow, I don't know, I feel like he's an idiot. Then that's all right. We can't really resonate with everyone. Like sometimes we just have this feeling something doesn't work. Then stay away from it. Don't try to convince yourself. Don't try to talk yourself into this purchase just because the other factors speak for making a purchase. All these points that I just mentioned, they all have to match. Only then you can guarantee, or you're guaranteed, that you can extract the most value out of content. You're not wasting your money. If you don't find anything yet right now, then wait a little bit. Keep doing your research. Number 5, don't be afraid to spend money. I think this is also given the fact that in these days, with everything that is provided on the internet, there is of course also a lot of free stuff available, that we somewhat get spoiled and we think we deserve everything for free. If I would tell you, listen, give your buddy an amount of money, let's say 10K, and put yourself in a situation where you either succeed or you don't. Let's say you make a 30-day challenge analyzing 5 hands a day. Only if you do it, you get this money back. You would do it, right? So, okay, this is an extreme example, but here the money that you invested will guarantee you that, or it will increase the likelihood of you succeeding in your challenge of analyzing 5 hands a day. Whereas when you do it for free, or you give your buddy just €1 and you say, okay, but hey, my friend, if I'm not going to analyze 5 hands a day and I'm not going to send you my results every single day from what I've learned from analyzing these 5 hands, you can keep this €1. Now think for yourself, what is more likely that you're going to succeed your challenge while spending €1 or 10,000? So of course, the money that you invest has the effect that you will commit yourself. You have a much bigger commitment to this course, coaching, webinar, whatever it is. So don't be afraid to spend money. And hey, listen, I understand that, again, there's a lot of free stuff out there and you feel like you're entitled to get a lot of stuff for free, and that's okay. But if you really want to take the next step and get very, very, very in-depth content and a very structured instruction of how to become slim or how to become better in poker, whatever it is, again, it's applicable for everything. You got to spend some goddamn money, period. These are my 5 tips. They really helped me throughout the years to make sure I spend my money wisely. Believe me, I made a lot of mistakes. I spent a lot of money in some really shitty content just because the way the course looked, it looked so great and it looks so fancy and the guy had a lot of results, but then I realized, okay, he doesn't really care, and it's just the content of the course is actually pretty poor. And if I would have just listened to my gut feeling or just done proper research prior purchasing the content, this mistake wouldn't have happened. I want for you the same. So these 5 principles or these 5 tips, follow them over and over again, whether you're debating to buy a course or not. I think this will get you very much closer to making a very good decision whether you want to invest your money or not. Don't let someone fool you. If you have the feeling, this is maybe a bonus tip, if someone's trying to convince you to buy your course, then it should also already be a sign that you might want to stay away from it. Because as a content provider or someone that you're selling something, you don't want to convince someone. If you have to convince someone, something is off. All right, it's okay to sell stuff. I don't mind. I'm also selling stuff. That's totally fine. But if it goes in the way where someone is convincing, you're like, hey, but my course, it's so great. It has all the stuff, you should buy it. Or take my coaching. Come on, invest the money and then I'll help you. This is going a little bit the wrong direction, and if someone has to convince you in order to sell you something, you should get very suspicious. That's it for today. What are your tips? Let me know in the comments. What do you think helps you in order to make a good decision when it comes to purchasing content so others can benefit from it as well? Reading through the comments, let me know, and then I'm really curious to read them. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and then see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Ciao.